Morning, Joe.
Mm.
Good morning, Cha. Good morning, Miss Sharina.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes,
Morning.
Cha.
Yes, no?
Yes, Cha.
Yes, Chair.
Cha, so we will do maths today, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cha, can you send like the mark scheme or like the answers for all the questions in this paper?
And after today, after we discuss, then I'll post it up as well.
Okay, Cha.
Wait just a couple more minutes and I will start.
Joe, can you post this class on Edmodo?
Can.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, let us start. We'll continue the paper from last week. Okay, everyone has the paper?
Yes, sir.
See it on the screen.
Yeah, sure.
Stopped here, right? Number 13. Have we done number 14 yet?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so number 14 is just simple. It's just a table and we want to draw a bar chart for this information.
Okay.
So, few ways of doing it. Have you all drawn the bar chart?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone has any questions on it?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Can you all take a picture and send to me, please, now?
Teacher.
Sharina, for the bar chart, right? I'm confused which side to put the activities and the.
So the activities go at the bottom x-axis, and then the number of people is here, the y-axis.
Okay.
Sir, I already sent it to you.
Okay, Pooja and Isabel, okay?
Sir, I haven't sent yet.
Oh, sorry, Celeste. Celeste, okay? Pooja, okay. The rest, please send. I haven't received any of it.
Sure, I sent it to you already.
Okay, but Jared, yours is okay, but then there is a way. There is a way to only do three bar graphs, but you divide it into two different sections. Okay, let me show you what for example Celeste did. This is how you should do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me, actually, sorry. Sarika, can you call my phone? I misplaced it.
Huh?
My phone vanished somewhere in the house. I need to call my phone. Thanks.
If you ask your friend to call, someone call. I want to show the class something with my phone.
Okay.
You'll call you like. Okay, the rest
It's
of
ringing.
this is what Celeste graph looks like. You just want to show is similar. So Jared, you must have something like this. Draw 6 separate graphs.
Okay, sir. Sure, but is my graph right or wrong?
Technically, I wouldn't take that as right because when you draw graphs that have male and female like that, you have to draw it like what I showed you. And you used a different graph paper, right? You won't be able to fit it in this graph paper, in this one on the paper.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, I sent mine already.
Okay, let me see.
So I just sent. Oh wait, so it's still sending. My internet is slow.
Please label your X's.
Oh, okay, sure.
Mine's already, teacher.
Everything else is okay. The first one is okay.
Teacher, I cannot send.
Why, yeah?
I don't know. It's not sending, teacher.
Can I see on the screen? Show me on the camera.
Okay.
On the side note, who is not here? Aaron Loeb is not here, Samo. Who of the friends are not here? Zarik. One more person is not here. Isaac.
Teacher, have you received it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yours is okay as well. So Michelle. Okay, Michelle, so your graph is okay, but you want to shade male and female differently. So maybe for male, you shade like that. For female, you maybe do like polka dots or something. Then they will know the difference. Which one is male, which one, this one I won't know which is male, which is female. And then you put let me show you Celeste one. See, like Celeste, what she has done is, she put different kind of shading, and then she puts the legend here. This is called legend. The shaded is for male and the circle one is for female. So that's how you draw a graph when you have like male and female like that. Because if not, they won't know which is male, which is female.
Sure, but if you don't want to shade and you just want to write the name, it's fine, right?
It's okay, like yours, but I would say a more professional way is the one that I show you lah. That's like
Okay.
more. Carlos, yours is okay, but you have to write at the side there for each pattern, which is male, which is female. So you draw a box and then put the lines and then say that is male, and then the other one female. How is preparation for exam? Guys, how is preparation for exam?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
So
okay,
just
sir.
worry about your paper early, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow is what paper?
Physics.
Physics and maths, I'm scared.
Tomorrow is English, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Guys,
The moment you are fearful, then you will forget what you studied.
So when it comes to your papers, right, sir, it's the definition of being afraid.
Let me give you one tip. When it comes to my papers,
Cheat.
reading the textbook is not enough.
Oh, yes, yes.
Reading and memorizing the textbook doesn't work. It's not enough, it doesn't work. Why I deliberately put questions that are not like factual and theory based from the textbook is because I want you all to get used to how questions are asked in your actual exams when it comes to IGs. They don't ask you theory based questions. They don't ask you from the textbook. They ask you application questions. And yes, you guys might find it difficult and all that kind of stuff, but I don't want you all to go to ISICA and then have a shock of your lives. Because there's some students who do that, and then 1 year is not enough for them to cope with the way questions are asked. So technically, I'm doing you all a favor, lah. But you all will know it 2 years later. So it's okay. But yeah, that's the reason why I do it that way. Because I don't want you all to like be so comfortable with theory-based questions, because that's not what they're going to ask in IG. Yeah, that's the reason why lah. And again, it's not difficult lah. Like, because the thing is, when I do papers, right, every teacher that does papers, their papers get reviewed. Okay, when their papers get reviewed by either Madam Debbie or Miss Grace, if it's too difficult, they will tell us to change the paper. So it's not I just do the paper and then I just post it to y'all. No, they have to check, and if they think it's too difficult or too easy, they will let us know. Then we have to re-edit our paper. So that means like all the teachers do it to a certain level because they it's the same. Everyone has the same goal lah. All the teachers is that they want you to be prepared so that when it comes to IG, you all don't have a shock of your lives lah. Yeah. That's the only reason why. Because we've had students who went up to IGCSE and they couldn't answer a single question because they were not used to the way the questions were asked, because they were so trained to do theory-based questions. It's like textbook-based questions. Yeah. That's all. Okay, everyone done? I still haven't gotten some of your graphs. Elijah, did you find your phone? Elijah, did you find your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm still waiting for Elijah's answer. Rika done, Carlos, Celeste, Isabel done, Jared done. Judith, I haven't received yours. Kavishka, I have. Malcolm, I haven't received yours. Michelle, okay. Pooja, okay. Ricardo also haven't.
Okay, I send you already.
Okay, let me see. Okay, Elijah, yours is okay.
So I just shaded it and sent it to you.
Okay. Okay, Elijah, so one way to do it, can you see my phone?
Wait, Acha, let me view your non-sharing screen right now. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at your screen now.
Okay. Can you see, for male is one kind of shading, female is one kind of shading. So what you have done is you have done male and female separately, which is fine. But this is a more like systematic way of doing it. And then you label at the top there, male is this shading, female is the other shading.
Okay,
So
Cha.
that's a bit more scientific and mathematical.
Okay, Cha.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. no. Work out the percentage of the 30 people that are female. Let me see. Work out the percentage of the 30 people that are female. How many people are female? Guys, how many people?
18.
18. So 18 over 30 times 100%. What do y'all get? What's the percentage?
60%.
Do y'all get 60%? Did everyone get 60%?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sure.
Let's go on to the next one. Table shows information about the ages of all the people at the party. Work out the total number of these people who were aged 40 or less. So how many people were aged 40 or less?
32.
32.
So between 11 to 40, now you just add up how many people. So 6 plus 16 plus 10 is 32. Okay, Andy says that the range of ages is 39 years because 50 minus 11 is 39. So he's saying
So
that
that one
the
I didn't do.
age is 39 years. The range may not be 39 years. Explain why. How do you calculate range? The range of years is in one, so 20 minus 11. So the range of years is 9 years. It's not 50 minus 11. It's in each class, in each row, what is the difference? So 20 minus 11 is 9. 30 minus 21 is 9. So the range is 9 years.
So what's the explanation?
That's your explanation. Range is the difference for each group of data, not the whole difference. So from 11 to 20, the difference is 9. So that's your range. When you calculate range, it's the range of each class, not the range of the whole table. So the range in this case is 9 years.
I don't know if you start with the space tree.
What is that? You need to mute yourselves, yeah? It's very distracting.
Make sure it gets off the space tree. No time to explain. Just go.
Okay, next, I have a quadrilateral ABCD. Is AB parallel to CD?
No.
Why not?
No.
Because if they are parallel, they're supposed to have the same angles, right, sir?
No, not
No, the interior angle is equal to 180.
yes. So not they are the same, but these two, when you add up, they should be 180. But in this case, when you add it up, it's not 180, so they are not parallel. Remember the rule that said that when you have two parallel lines, this added to this must equal to 180. So in that case, that question is not 180. That's why they are not parallel.
So if I write no, if they are parallel, angle B and angle C should be equal to 180.
Yes. The next one. So
35%.
Irina sells ice cream, she sells 80 and then 108. Percentage increase. So how do you do that? What do you all get?
35%.
So how do you get 35%?
180 minus 80 get 28. 28 over 80 times by 100.
Okay. So 28 divided by the original, which is 80, times 100.
100.
So, but first 108 minus 80, right?
It's increase one. So you just have to calculate the increase.
Sure, I didn't hear you. You were lagging a bit.
They're asking for percentage increase. So you have to minus it to get the what is the increase first. Huh?
Okay.
So it's over the original. So 28 divide 80, which is the original, times 100%. So you should get 35%. All okay? Okay, next. Dimitar has 20 sweets. Pip also has 20 sweets. Dimitar gives Pip X sweets. And then Dimitar eats 5 sweets. And then Pip eats half of her sweets. Write expression for the number of sweets of Dimitar and Pip. So they both start with 20 sweets. Okay? And then it says that Dimitar gives Pip X sweets. So Pip had 20. So now Dimitar gave X sweets. So now Pip will have how much? How many sweets? How many sweets will Pip get?
15 now.
Huh?
15.
No, Dimitar has 20. Pip also has 20. Now Dimitar gives Pip X sweets. So Pip will have how much now?
20 minus X.
Pip will receive the sweets.
20 plus
20 plus X.
20 plus X.
Dimitar will be 20 minus X because he gives Pip what? So he has X less. Correct? Everyone following? Yeah. Okay, and then it says Dimitar then eats 5 of his sweets. So if he eats 5 of his sweets, so what must I do?
Minus 5.
Right, minus 5. And then Pip eats half the sweets. What?
Times 1 over 2.
Okay,
Bracket and times 1 over 2.
correct. Or you can also do the whole thing divide 2. Write expression for the number of sweets of Dimitar and Pip. So that's your expression now.
Sure, but can we times the 1 or 2 times with the bracket, then give the answer?
So that's your expression. It just says expression one.
So can you put 15 minus X?
Why 15 minus X? Huh? Oh, you mean here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you simplify it. Huh? If you want to simplify it, here will become 10 plus half X. So. Yeah, so that will be the expression.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anyone have any questions?
Not sure.
No, sure.
Okay, can we go on to the next one, or are you all still copying?
Can go next one.
Okay. Let's look at the next one. 19a. Factorize the first one. So what do you all get after you factorize?
Y bracket
Y plus
27.
7.
Okay. So for A is y bracket y plus 27. B,
T power of 6.
Power of 6.
T,
So isn't it
To the
t to the power of 5?
no, 6. When it's
6.
bracket, When it's bracket, it is times. If you're not sure, you just write it's t cubed twice, right? So t cubed and t cubed again, that's what it means. And then t cubed times t cubed, we add up the indices. So 3 plus 3, t6. Or the other one is you just times up 3 times t6. That is for B. How about C?
W to the power of 5.
Yeah, so you just minus because it's a divide. So W to the power of 5.
5.
Okay, the diagram shows a square with perimeter 16 cm. So it's a square, and square means the sides will be the
Same.
in all the sides. Lah. So work out the proportion of the area inside the square that is shaded. So if it has a perimeter of 16, each side will be how many cm?
4 cm.
So each side will be 4 cm, which means you can work out certain things. So we know that, let me just draw this really quickly so that I can switch to the board. Okay. So now, if this whole thing is 4 cm and this is 3 cm, this is how short?
1
1
cm.
cm.
Okay, and then this is 4, this is 4. If this whole thing is 4 and this is 2, this will be what?
2 cm.
2 cm.
2 cm.
Now it's saying, calculate the proportion of the area inside the square that is shaded. So this is not a regular shape. So what do I do?
You find the total area. I mean the
Find the
total. You
Separate into 2 shapes.
Okay, you can separate into 2 shapes. If I separate into 2 shapes, means what will I get?
Here you cannot use
A right angle, triangle, and triangle.
Yeah.
So like this. Is that you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the right angle triangle, what will be the area?
3 times 2 times 1 over 2.
Okay. That is for this area. For this area, what is the,
Find the hypotenuse.
okay, find this one, right?
Mm,
That be. What would the hypotenuse be?
3.6 cm.
So I take 3 square plus 2 square and then I square it. I get 3.6, correct? So the base is 3.6. What is the height?
4.1 cm.
I get 4.1.
You need to find the triangle, the right angle triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this whole thing is 3.6. Half of it is what?
1.8.
Okay, so 1.8 cm. And then this is what? How much is this?
4.47.
So I can take the hypotenuse of this. So 2 square plus 4 square and then the square root of that. What do you get?
4.47.
4.47 cm. So the height will be
4.1 cm.
square of this minus the square of that, correct?
Yeah.
What do I get?
4.
4.
7 0.38 cm.
Okay. It should be lesser.
Eh? .38 cm
No.
plus
4.47 square minus 1.8 square.
4.1 cm.
Okay, 4.1. Why? Because hypotenuse is always the longest. So this one cannot be longer than hypotenuse. Okay, so the height is 4.1. So the area of this triangle will be
4.1 cm times 3.6 cm times 1/2 equals 7.38 cm square.
this one.
3 cm square.
This one, just add them together.
Plus together and then equal to 10.38 cm square.
Now there's another method to do it as well. Does anyone know?
So,
Yes.
can't you find the area of the triangle and then minus it at the
Yeah.
two outside and then minus the inside if you get the shaded area?
Yes, well, so you find the area of the unshaded region, and
And
then
then
you
you find
the square, which is 4 times 4, 16
16.
square, minus the area of unshaded region. Also 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way of doing
And then you get the answer.
Now, this one also you have a bit of work because you need to find this, then you need to find
Yep.
this. Here, the concept behind is you're using Pythagoras theorem now to solve it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, sure.
So like this come for exam.
I don't remember lah. But got area, I remember got area lah. I remember got area. Okay, anyone copying or can I go to the next question?
I'm copying, sir.
Okay. Once you all are done copying, please let me know so that I can go to the next question.
I'm done, sir.
Anyone else still copying?
No, I'm done also.
I'm done. I'm done.
Let's go to the next one. Okay. David has designed a game. He uses a fair 6-sided dice and a fair 5-sided spinner. The dice is numbered 1 to 6. The spinner is numbered 1 to 5. Each player rolls the dice once and spins the spinner once. A player can win 5 euros or win 2 euros. So that's the condition given. Like 5 euro means you roll a 5 and you spin a 5. You win 2 euros means you roll a 1 or you spin a 1 or both. David expects 30 people will play his game. Each person will pay David 1 euro to play the game. Work out how much profit David can expect to make. Y'all do this?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't do, sir.
No.
Yeah, I didn't do this because didn't you say the like probability of who won't be coming up for exam?
Yeah. Wait, I just want to see. I have a feeling this question is a bit incomplete. Give me a second. Please give me. This is a creative one. Okay, we can skip this one since it's probability. Okay, next one. Triangle ABC has a perimeter of 20 cm. AB is 7 cm and BC is 4 cm. By calculation, deduce whether triangle ABC is a right angle triangle.
No.
No. So it says that the perimeter has to be 20 cm. That means when you add all the sides, it must be 20 cm. Okay, so let's say ABC. I don't know how it looks like, but they say is it a right angle? So this is AB, which is 7 cm, and BC is how many cm?
4 cm.
4 cm.
It's not a right angle here because by using Pythagoras theorem you can already solve it. AC should be equal to 9 cm, and if you calculate it, it only equals up to 8.1 after rounding off.
This is 7 and this is 4, and the whole is 20. This is
9.
9
That's supposed to be
Yeah.
that's the supposed length for it to be a right angle, but the actual length is 8.1.
okay. Let's see. 7 square plus 4 square
It's not equal to 9.
It's not equal to 9.
is 8.1, not 9. Okay, so it's not a right angle triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, one sheet of A3 card has an area of 1/8 meters square.
So this was hard, sir.
Oh, okay, that's it. The card has a mass of 160 grams. So one card lah. So one card has an area of 1/8 meters square and the mass of 160 grams. Let me just draw it out. So the area is 1/8 meters square and the mass is 160 grams per meter square. So every 1 meter square, it is 160 grams. That is what it means, okay? It's not the whole paper is 160 grams. It says 160 grams per meter square. So for each meter square, it's 160 grams. Work out the total mass of 25 sheets.
I got 500 grams.
500.
I got 500.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we should get 500. Everyone got 500? Anyone don't know how to do? All okay, yeah?
Can show the working on how to get 500 meters square.
So the area is for one is 1/8 meters square. And then it says that the mass is 160 grams per meter square. So for each meter square, it is 160 grams. So one paper is 1/8 meters square. Now they're asking for 25 pieces. 25 pieces means you times 25 lah. So 1/8 times 25, you should get 3.125 meters square. And then we know that per meter square, that means 1 meter square is 160 grams. So 3.125 meters square, which is for 25 pieces, will be 3.125 times 160. So you should get 500 grams.
Understand, sir?
Okay, let's put this. Last one. Did you all do number 25?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Write 504 as a product of powers of its prime factors. So before you find for prime factors, you have to look for factors first.
So basically just draw a factor 3, right? Therefore, the answer is 2 power of 3 times 3 power of 2 times 7.
I don't know, let me see. Let me work it out also.
Sure, are we supposed to do question 24?
The question 25 I only did A, I didn't do B.
Okay, wait, we look at 25 first. So 504, the factors of 504. 1 times 504, 2 times, what is 504? This is me listing out
5.
3 times what is 504? 168. 4 times 126. Basically, I'm saying what times what will give me 504. So I start from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, no, because it will give me a decimal. 6 times 84. 7.
Sure, can we do like that factor 3 thing?
Can you use the ladder? Ten cannot, will give you decimal. 11 also cannot. 12. So you list down the factors first. Have you all listed down all the factors?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sure.
18 times 28. Let me just 1. Okay, done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 14, 18, 21, 24, 28, 36, 42, 36, 63, 72, 84, 126, 168, 252, 504. So these are all the factors of 504. Did you all get these numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah? So these are the numbers. Now it says, write 504 as a product of powers of its prime factors. So now that you look for factors, now you identify the prime factors. So which are the prime factors?
2, 3, and 7.
Basically prime numbers lah.
2, 3.
So, but you don't have to do that, Che. You can just like, can't you just draw a factor 3, Che?
Yeah.
You will get the same thing, right? I drew my tuition teacher told me to draw a factor 3.
No, I do it step by step so that everyone can understand what's going on.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah. So I'm trying to dissect the maths questions like individually so that
Okay,
you
sure, I understand.
know why we're doing what we're doing. Okay, so factor is all of this. Prime factor means the factors which are prime numbers. So 2, 3, and 7. The rest are all not prime numbers. Okay? And then, let's look at it. Write 504 as a product of powers of the prime factor. So we have 2, we have 3, and we have 7. So we want to write 2, 3, and 7 as a product of powers of its prime factors. Okay? So I have the number 504, and then I have number 2, number 3, and number 7. Okay, so I want to write 504 as a product. Product means multiplication of powers of its prime factors. So I have my prime factors. I want to put the numbers to the power of something, and then I want to multiply it, and then I want to get 504. So what can we do so that we get 504 when we multiply? Any answers? What did y'all get?
I got 2 cubed times 3 squared times 7 to the power of 1.
2 cubed, 3 squared, 7 to the power of 1. So 2 cubed is 8, 3 squared is 9, and then times 7. Yeah, can? So this is one option. Anyone got any other answers?
No, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so we can put this as the answer. Yeah, it's trial and error, and then this is what the question means. It says, the question says, write 504 as a product of powers of the prime factors. So you look for factors, look for the prime number, and then write it down as powers, multiply them, you should get 504. So when questions are like that, you want to dissect them one by one, list it down one by one, identify one by one, and you should be able to get the answer. Okay? This shows whether you understand what does factors means, what does prime factors means, what the question is actually asking. Okay? Remember, when it comes to maths, it's fine if you know shortcuts, but knowing how to do it, like how to dissect the questions and stuff, also important. Especially if you suddenly go blank and you're like, and you panic and you can't remember like formulas and stuff like that. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Any question?
No, sure.
No.
Okay, 24.
Okay.
Here are the first 5 terms. Find the next term for the sequence. 2, 8, 18, 32, 50. What did you all get? Someone said they did.
72.
How do you all get 72? What pattern is it?
It is +4. Wait, it is
Can't be +4.
Plus 22.
No. The pattern is +22. What is the pattern? From 2 to 8, 18, 32,
50.
50. You all see the whiteboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
From 2 to 8, how many did I add?
6.
8 to 18,
10.
10.
18 to 32,
14.
14,
18.
18, 22.
so this is +4,
+4, +4.
+4. So 18 plus another 4 will be
22.
2. Which means from 15, I add 22. What will I get?
72.
72.
So it's just finding out what the sequence is now. Okay? There's an easier way to find sequence, which you all will do either next year or the year after. Okay? Anyone has any questions?
No, sir.
No?
No, sure.
Any other clarifications?
So the question 24B.
24b. The nth term of a different sequence is 3n squared minus 10. Work out the 5th term of the sequence. So what do you do?
Sure.
Change
Have we
the
learned this
n.
before?
What do you do? Just from the question, what will you do?
Change n into 5.
Change n into 5. So 5 squared will be 25. 3 times 25,
75
and then minus 10,
minus 10, 65. You'll get 65.
you get 65. Okay. Next year or the year after, when you all learn sequence, they will teach you how to come up with this equation.
Oh.
There's a way to do it lah.
Je, how do you do B, Je?
Huh?
How do you do B again?
The nth term of a different sequence is 3n squared minus 10, where n is the number lah. So work out each term. So n is 5. So you just put 5 inside here lah.
Oh, okay. Basically, just substitute 5 into the thing lah.
Okay. Any questions?
No question, teacher.
No question. If got no question, I'll stop here lah.
Teacher.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all the best for exam, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
Have a good teacher. Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Teacher.
Have a
Bye,
great
teacher.
day. Bye, teacher. Have a great day.
Bye bye, teacher.
Sir, sir.
Yes.
Sir, do you know for next week Monday the maths interview, right?
Uh-huh.
We have the same day we have the English interview, you know. So will it be will the session be longer?
What do you mean by longer?
Like, do you know we're supposed to end at 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, but we end it's instead of 1 o'clock, later be at 2 o'clock because we have like 2 interviews back to back.
That depends on how the every candidate answers. Like if they take more time and all, then we will adjust lah. The teachers will adjust.
Okay, sir, understand. Bye, sir.
So the question will come out right before.
Yeah, it will come out.
Okay.
Okay.
How?
Thank you. Bye.